Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris the High Guy Jacobs, and today we're taking a look at Apex Roulette. Now, this is an event that has come back before. This isn't the only time it's been here. There is one other skin. If we actually go ahead and take a look at it, I learned this from the one and only Panda Guy. He was the one that actually explained this to me earlier in one of his videos. This is the one that you had previously in the same type of ideology. Okay, and the same type of draw. Now, the skin that were available here is this one here, Noah's Ark, which, if you look at it, in my opinion, is a pretty nice looking skin. I actually don't mind it at all. And the skills that you're getting with it, the attributes themselves are pretty good. You're getting a 2% skill damage dealt and a 3% rider squad HP. Now, since HP by itself is such a hard stat to get in the game, this is actually a fairly valuable skin. Now, the problem is this skin is on a paywall. It's behind a roulette wheel. And unfortunately, the draws for this are, as you can see, fairly expensive. Upwards of, $100 a pull here, $800 in total if you're looking at it that way. Another 4 at 50, so you're looking at another $200, so there's $1,000 if you're looking at it. That means that this skin could, in theory, cost over $1,000 to get. And even though you are getting this chance increase by 45% or 40% here, the probability is only going up based on this. So you're getting a 0.14% plus 20% of the 0.14. So it really only goes up about 0.02%. I believe we've already gone through one full rotation of draws. And in that situation, a chance increase by 40% brings us up from 0.12, a 20% increase to 0.14. So you're not getting, it's not like you're all of a sudden getting a 20% probability so that you have, a 1 in 5 chance of pulling the skin. You still have to draw many, many, many times. On average, you're probably going to spend between 400 and 500 American USD in order to acquire the skin. But that's going to mean that some are going to get it much cheaper and some are going to get it much more expensive. You could get extremely lucky and get it for free, but I doubt that's ever going to happen. Pardon me. So do expect to spend a decent amount if you are going to go for the skin. Now, again, the attributes themselves are pretty good. If you compare it to the cheaper skins like one we have right now going on in the Fiery Rebirth, if you compare it to this skin here, the Fiery Fortress, where you're only getting research speed of 1% and 5% damage dealt to zombies, and this was $9.99, so $10 for this skin, and the attributes are, super subpar in comparison. So when you look at the actual ones that you're looking at, to have that 3% squad HP and 2% skill damage dealt means that the value of this skin is much higher in comparison. Now, does that mean that every single person should go ahead and drop as much as they can in order to get it? No. Obviously, only if you are a whale, if you're for a spender, for a fair amount, then I would obviously suggest going forward as well, because it does have good attributes for it. Now, for those that don't know, you don't actually have to equip the skin in order to benefit from its attributes. They all stack. So the more skins that you have, the better your benefits are. So even if it is only 1% on the $10 skin, is if you have 5 of them, for example, that equals 5%. You see how that kind of works from there. So that being said, very quick video today, folks. When it comes to the Apex Roulette, if you're a whale, if you want to go hard, go hard. Like I said, the skin itself, in my opinion, looks pretty cool, and the stats and attributes do warrant, at least a couple of attempts. But in the same breath, the best advice I can give you is don't expect to get it cheap, right? So the way that I look at this is, if you like the skin, expect to spend to get the skin, regardless of what it's going to cost. Expect to spend $1,000 to get it. That way, if you get it for 400 or 500, you've basically saved yourself 500. You see what I'm saying? If you get it for 200, great. If you get it for 800, great. Expect to spend at least 1,000 so that your heart isn't broken if it's, if you want to get it for 200 and you can't. Don't go into debt for it. It's not the be all and end all, but it does have good attributes. So if you are a spender, and you do like to have those bonuses, it's not a bad skin to have. It's got good attributes, so go ahead and, dive for it a little bit if you want. But that's it for me, folks. That is it for me. So if you do like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like button in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the skin, whether you think it's worth it or not. Whether you actually went for it or not, let me know. I do like to see these out in the wild, so if you do have one, go ahead and send me a report or send me a screenshot of it. I'd like to see them too. But that's it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Go ahead and share it with your friends if you haven't already. Like I said, we are pushing to 1,000 subs. We are on our way. We're almost at 700. We're working pretty quickly. And it's all because of you guys. It's all because of the support of the community. If you want to help support the channel a little bit better, go ahead and click that join button down below. For $5.99 USD, you can join the channel, get access to videos early, access to chat emojis, super chats when we start to do lives, all that kind of stuff in comparison. And it's only $5.99, which really helps the channel grow. All the money that we make goes back into making better content. So, like I said, if you want to support the channel, go ahead and click the join button. But that's it, folks. Thanks very much for tuning in. Love, peace, chicken grease. And for everybody else out there, stay lifted.